Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and hit the bell icon. RHONJ fans fear Melissa Gorga replacing Teresa as main star. Teresa Giudice has allegedly always been fearful that her sister-in-law, Melissa Gorga, will replace her on RHONJ. Fans are convinced she was right to worry. Keep reading to find out why. Melissa Gorga's extended family takes center stage in upcoming episode. Teresa Giudice never wanted her brother Joe or his wife, Melissa, to join the Real Housewives of New Jersey. It's been a bone of contention for years, whether they joined the show behind Teresa's back, as she claims. Things are so bad between Teresa and her sister-in-law that they wouldn't film season 14 of the Bravo show together, and that there won't be a reunion after the season is done airing. Joe Gorga and his family were no-shows at Teresa's 2022 wedding to Louis Ruelas. However, he plays a major role in the wedding of Melissa's cousin, Nicholas Marco. A preview of the upcoming episode, Behind Frenemy Lines, shows that Melissa and her sister, Lisa, are bridesmaids at the wedding. Joe Gorga officiates the nuptials. Monsters and Critics reveals that Margaret Josephs and her husband, Joe Benigno, attended the wedding of Melissa Gorga's cousin. Bravo cameras filmed the wedding for season 14, a move that confused and infuriated fans. RHONJ fans upset over Melissa replacing Teresa as main star. Instagram account @RonjObsessed shared the preview clip of the episode. RHONJ fans took to the comments to complain over an entire episode of people outside the main cast. Why are cameras at Melissa's cousin wedding? Why is this a scene for the show? The audience doesn't know these poll. Why does Bravo think we would care about this wedding? Bravo fans waiting a year for this season to start just to watch Teresa's brother's wife's cousin's brother's, dog's uncle's friend's mother-in-law's cat's owner's wedding. Teresa's brother's wife's cousin's wedding is an unnecessary use of airtime. Another fake storyline for the Gorgas. It's nice that Joe did it, but it was all for a storyline. Joe isn't a housewife. Why is he acting like one? Why do we have to watch the thirsty sisters and drunk mom? Why was this filmed? Did they run out of ideas? Lordy. What a waste of an episode. Producers should get fired for this. But with Teresa and Melissa refusing to film together, perhaps the network had no other choice but to film the wedding for content. The Real Housewives of New Jersey, RHONJ, is no stranger to drama, but in recent months, the show has been rocked by a storyline that fans never thought they'd see. The possibility of Melissa Gorga stepping into the limelight as the franchise's central star, possibly edging out the iconic Teresa Giudice. The long-standing tension between Teresa and Melissa, whose relationship has gone from rocky to outright toxic over the years, has fueled speculation that Melissa could seize the top spot if Teresa were to take a step back. The rumors began circulating after Teresa's recent statements about considering a break from the show. Fans watched with dropped jaws as the longtime RHONJ matriarch hinted that she might need time away from the cameras to focus on family, relaxation, and the life she's built after years of tabloid drama and legal battles. Teresa's words sounded almost surreal to viewers who followed her journey since season 1, where she first charmed the audience with her prostitution whore takedown in one of reality TV's most infamous moments. Teresa has been the face of RHONJ for over a decade, carrying the show through thick and thin. The idea of RHONJ without Teresa is almost unimaginable, but her recent comments have left fans asking, if Teresa steps away, who will lead the show? In her typical style, Melissa Gorga has kept quiet on the subject, but her silence has done little to stop the rumor mill. As a longtime housewife herself and Teresa's sister-in-law, Melissa has often been perceived as Teresa's foil, her stylish counterpart who manages to be glamorous yet down-to-earth. However, since their fractured relationship deepened, Melissa's role on the show has evolved. Rather than being a supporting character in Teresa's world, Melissa has carved out her own path, even forming alliances with other housewives. For years she has existed in Teresa's shadow, but now it seems that Melissa could be on the verge of taking center stage. This speculation has fans divided. On social media, some RHONJ loyalists have voiced their excitement about seeing more of Melissa. To them, she's refreshing, less prone to explosive meltdowns, and generally more level-headed. They argue that the show has been too centered around Teresa's drama for too long, and Melissa represents a fresh chapter for the series. However, a much larger faction is terrified by the prospect. For these die-hard Teresa fans, the idea of RHONJ without Teresa is sacrilege. They argue that Teresa is the heart and soul of the show, and without her, the dynamics would fall apart. Who else could rally the drama, hold grudges like a pro, or deliver those unforgettable one-liners? One fan on Twitter summed up the sentiment. RHONJ without Teresa? That's like RHOBH without Lisa Vanderpump. I mean, love her or hate her, Teresa is the show. Others pointed out that despite Melissa's likability, she lacks the fiery personality and iconic moments that have kept Teresa in the headlines season after season. Teresa has brought the family drama, the courtroom drama, and even the wedding drama. Where would a show go without her ever-complicated life? Adding fuel to the fire, the rumors about Teresa's potential break coincided with whispers of a new storyline for Melissa. According to insider sources, Melissa's narrative next season might focus more on her career, her expanding Envy boutique, and her marriage to Joe Gorga. After years of feuding with Teresa, fans might finally see Melissa break free and live out her own ambitions on screen. If the show were to lean heavily on this storyline, it would certainly position Melissa as the main draw. And without Teresa around to steal the spotlight, Melissa's personality might finally come into its own. This brewing change has producers in a tight spot. On one hand, they understand that Teresa has been a central character, and that she's practically synonymous with the RHONJ brand. Losing her could mean a massive viewership drop, especially among longtime fans. But on the other hand, Bravo has a unique opportunity to refresh the show with Melissa front and center. Melissa's presence could attract a different audience, those who enjoy the fashion-forward, aspirational side of Housewives' life rather than just pure conflict. For now, producers seem to be keeping their plans under wraps, which has only stirred fans into further speculation. One fan theory suggests that RHONJ might pull a twist from ROBA's book, a friend role for Teresa, where she pops in occasionally but isn't involved in every storyline. This setup would allow Teresa to ease out of the drama while still keeping a foot in the door. But would Teresa agree to a diminished role? It's unlikely. Teresa has never been one to share the spotlight willingly, and it's hard to imagine her stepping back as Melissa rises to prominence. In all likelihood, Teresa would rather leave altogether than take on a reduced role on her own show. Melissa's fanbase, meanwhile, argues that she's more than capable of carrying the torch. She has the personality, the style, the entrepreneurial success. What more do you need? One Reddit user wrote, Melissa's storyline, they argue, is more relatable and could broaden RHONJ's appeal. Unlike Teresa, Melissa hasn't had the same controversies or legal issues, and her more polished life could bring in viewers who prefer the glitzy side of reality TV over raw conflict. Adding to the intrigue, many believe that if Melissa does step up as the main star, she'll likely bring in fresh faces to reshape the show's cast. Several reports suggest that Melissa has been networking with potential newcomers, which could mean more diverse perspectives and even fiercer feuds. Without Teresa's powerful influence, RHONJ could be open to a wide range of new characters, possibly reinventing itself in the process. For Teresa, the rumors might come as a wake-up call. While she has had the luxury of being the undisputed lead for years, knowing that Melissa is ready and willing to take over could bring out her competitive side. It wouldn't be surprising if Teresa decides to stay on for at least one more season to maintain her spot at the top. Perhaps she'll launch a new business venture or host a reunion special that puts her back in fans' good graces. She could even initiate a truce with Melissa to present a united front, knowing that the family drama has kept viewers hooked for years. But Teresa is known for her unpredictable nature, and she may well surprise everyone by taking a break, as she's hinted. In the end, whether Melissa truly steps into the lead role or not, the fans' reactions are clear. RHONJ without Teresa would be a bold and risky move. For now, viewers will be tuning in with bated breath, watching every interaction and every teaser to see if the rumors hold any weight. And as the season unfolds, one thing's for sure, the drama won't be ending anytime soon.